girls just don't like each other,
Yeah.
and then something happens, and then they're like, oh, I guess I realize I do like you. I guess it's nice to have a really likable protagonist or protagonists who actually like each other. It's a really good point.
Yeah, almost like a very normal person, but then with this like terrible thing that happened to them. But they're like actually very normal. Like,
It's
I don't
nice,
know.
and you feel for him. He's kind of manipulated into doing this. He needs the money. He's kind of pushed into it.
Yeah,
Feels bad. It's good. No, that's a great. You know what? Best horror protagonist of the year. I'll give it to him. Most likable.
absolutely.
All
Most likable for sure, for
right.
sure.
And then
Okay, quick little small awards. Let's get them in. I've got Best Army of Killer Pants, goes to Slacks.
oh man.
And they also get the Best Pants Doing Bollywood award
Oh my
because,
gosh.
I mean, that never happens.
Do you listen to this person? What do you mean? Why do you think I listen to this artist? And then she's listening to that artist. Oh man.
Yeah. I love it. Don't stereotype me. Oh, totally listening to
Yeah.
Bollywood.
Those
Yeah, no, Slack
pants.
was fine.
Yeah. The
Oh
tone.
yeah,
The
that's
tone
fine.
was so even. Like it very like Slacks
Mm.
knows what it is. It has a good tone to it. I mean, it knows how cheeky it is. I like the production design too, like just of the store. I've been in those stores, so I really love that about
It was as spunky as I like my jeans.
it.
Best Daddy Issues movie is Bloodthirsty. Did you watch Bloodthirsty?
No, I said I just did my due diligence and I haven't watched 3 of these movies, but those are probably like a few of them. But no, I need to because
Okay.
it's you can watch it right now for free with ads, so I need to watch it.
Awesome. Oh, listen, I mean, yeah, this is like little, like the big movies we've covered, and that's cool. The little ones is like actually great to watch through the holidays when you've got nothing to do, like in between feeding
Yeah,
little babies and stuff.
take care of my dog. I gotta blow up my gutters this week, so that'll be fun. So, well, I look
There we
forward to
go.
that. That'll be a good. I'll be all tired after that and grumpy, so I'll just put on a horror movie to make me feel better.
Perfect. But Mark, also before I forget, because I'm seeing it on the list now, we need to address the opening shots of Candyman because I
Yes,
loved it that you watched Candyman and you immediately messaged me about the opening and I was like,
yes,
yes, because I also immediately saw the opening and thought of Devil. Like,
so
I mean,
good.
how did you not? I loved it because it was absolutely like a callback to the original opening, like the aerial shot vibes, but it did the upside down, like Devil. It was so cool.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love the way they shot that. It looks so good. Yeah, and I immediately sent you a message because we covered Devil on the podcast, and I love that
yes,
intro. So seeing that
love
was
it.
what a beautiful opening shot. And I also for Candyman, I
Yeah,
just have best bathroom death, and I also for Willy's Wonderland, I
yes.
have best bathroom fight, and then we need to do something which has a good bathroom scene. So there's a lot of good bathroom work.
We need to do something. Everything is in the bathroom. The whole
Oh,
movie is the bathroom.
so
So
we
it's been a bathroom year for horror movies. A good bathroom year for horror movies.
there's a new
Horror in the
article for you.
bathroom. Horror in the bathroom. Yeah, article. I'm going on break. Done, Mark. Done. This
Crawl
can
has
wait
a good
next
bathroom
year.
horror scene, right?
We'll do it next year.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Best bathroom scene draft.
I just want to say for Willy's because I think Titane and Willy's Wonderland probably has like the biggest award lists between the two of us that we can just like pull out the awards for them because Willy's also got the best death by crushing thighs. Next
Yes.
with his crushing thighs. I love it because you remember like back in the day there was this whole thing about femme fatales and women apparently just crushing men's skulls with their thighs. Well, Nicolas Cage did it this year with a puppet, a robot puppet thing. It was amazing. Best death by crushing thighs.
Best pool cue beatdown. I like
Yes.
the character, like I guess the main female protagonist in it. She tries a knife fight one of the characters, which earned me a lot of respect for her.
Mm,
And
mm,
best
mm.
pinball playing.
Best pinball playing, absolutely.
Whoa, there's a lot.
Best best cleaning regiments. I mean, there's really just a lot.
He's really good at
Uh,
cleaning.
and it was actually amazing. Like, and it's just so soothing watching him do it. It's very satisfying watching him doing
It's a
it.
great point. I could just watch Nick Cage clean.
Oh, dude, it's like therapy. It's alarmingly effective.
Cage had a good year with Pig, Willy's Wonderland, and a lot of people don't like it, but Prisoner of the Ghostland, I've watched the
That's
director's
one
other,
I still need
yeah,
to
I've watched his
watch.
other films like Why Don't You Play in Hell, so I'm just very familiar with the director's filmography. So him and Cage teaming
Okay.
up, it was pretty much what I expected. But well, I guess I won't give it up. But Cage has to wear this exploding suit that if he does something to someone, one thing explodes on him.
Oh
And
wow.
I'm amazed that one explosion hasn't been talked more about. But yeah, there's a pretty good
Okay.
explosion in that movie. So I got to do
Mhm.
that. Oh wait, real quick, before I forget, best mall fight. We got to talk about Fear Street.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, 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 of course. Of
That's a great
course.
mall
We
fight.
mentioned it. David's one of David's
Yep.
favorite ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I also, yeah, the first one was the most enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the mall vibes. I don't know if it's maybe like nostalgic or something, but yeah.
Good mall fight. And then I just want to say real quick, Aaron Newworth, he said the movie Old, but he called it Magic Beach as opposed like he
Okay.
changed the title from Old to Magic Beach. So I put Best Magic Beach of
Love it.
2021 because that's a fun, like
Love it.
the movie could be called Magic Beach. So
Totally.
and then
Absolutely.
real quick, the Deep House, the best underwater haunted house. I think that
I
could.
wanted to ask you, which movie made you the most claustrophobic? Oxygen or The Deep
Oh,
House?
Oxygen for sure.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oof, I don't know. Deep House, whew, a lot of claustrophobic vibes there. I don't know.
While watching Deep House, I was just more amazed about how
Meander
they filmed
too.
it. Like they put a house in a tank and then had people swim around in it. Like that was for
So
me.
cool.
Yeah, I never felt scared while watching it. I'm like, how did this is good production design. This is good camera work. Like
Absolutely.
this house is they're filming this underwater. These are divers. This isn't underwater. Listen to that episode as well. But yeah, I was for it's like I so wasn't I wasn't scared at all or claustrophobic. I was just enamored with how they filmed it. So that's
Same.
why.
At one point, I was wondering if it was actually being a bit distracting because I was also like telling Corey, how did they do this? I can't wait to Google afterwards. Like, oh, we just enjoy, watch the movie. Because yeah, it was bonkers. Like Haunted House, underwater. Yeah,
If I was a
love.
producer, sold. You got me.
Exactly. There we go. Perfect. Elevator pitch, people. That's how you do it. Haunted House, underwater.
Do you have some rapid awards left? Do you need to get some out real quick?
I actually think I just did. Oh, and then yeah,
Okay.
I just wrote Best Gremlins movie because it doesn't happen often. It doesn't often happen where you can actually say Best Gremlins movie. So Best Gremlins movie is Shadow in the Clouds.
Love it. Yeah, I have best front
Yeah,
kick for that movie. Then I have the best table flip
yeah.
is from The Conjuring. The devil made me do it because
Uh-huh.
there's like an
Uh-huh.
entire
Good table flip. Yeah,
there's like a
that's a
whole
good table
subplot about flipping out that table, this heavy
flip. Hmm.
oak wooden table. Then I have best scissors catch, which goes to Last Night in Soho, which I mean that scissors catch saved one of the characters from like a life in prison. So that's an
Yeah.
excellent scissor catch. And then I'm gonna do best crying over acid award for Meander. So that was
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Meander was great. I love that movie. Everyone watch Meander. Another great French movie. I love French horror. Like, yeah, I think I want to write something about the French and their horror too, because man, really dig their horror stuff.
I mean they got Martyrs and Inside and Frontier and then the High Tension.
I love it, and just just the concept for Meander. Like, I mean, I messaged you and told you this is like Saw meets Cube meets Pandorum somehow. Like that's like kind of how you go when you're watching the movie, how it goes for you. You're like, it's yeah, it's and then it's its own thing. You know, it's not derivative, it's its own thing. Ah, I love it. I love it.
It was in my top five, probably 5 minutes within
Yeah,
starting it because
awesome,
there aren't lean
awesome,
and mean movies like this anymore. So that's what I love about it. But this was, you know what?
totally.
Like this was fun, and thank you for pushing me to watch more horror movies. I think this is gonna like I have a pretty.
Same.
There's a few I didn't get to watch, but I'll definitely watch those. And no, this was fun. I think
I
we
think we
talked about
did
the best,
well.
right? We covered a lot. Which
And I
one?
think, yeah, we've like spoken about a lot of stuff that I think a lot of peeps will now actually go and visit and check out for themselves. I hope.
Which pick one for people to watch. So if you listen to this entire episode and you have a list of movies to watch, what movie should they watch first?
Um, sure. No, that's mean, Mark. You're being mean. Okay, well, if you haven't seen Werewolves Within yet, then I think start maybe with that one. Or we need to do something. Watch, we need to do something.
Okay, I'll say Where Was Within because that's what I was gonna say. Because you can't like
Mm.
Malignant, right? Malignant. Some people be off about Titan. You can't really recommend to non-cinephiles. It's Magic Beach gets kind of crazy. Lamb gets kind of crazy. Willy's Wonderland's probably not for everybody.
The Night Owls is a good one
Yeah.
too. I
Oh
think,
yeah.
yeah, I think that's a good one to recommend for kind of like, I think most people will kind of get that. I don't know.
Censor might lose people, and the Earth might lose people, right? Um,
Censor was great though,
yeah,
like,
Censor's so
and it
good.
also makes you think about, if you had to be on like the censor board or something, like, not that, I mean, we wouldn't want to. I mean, why would you want to censor anything? I love that though, like the way it makes you think about stuff, and how you have this conservative character be the protagonist, and she just wants to do everything right. It
Hmm.
just needs to be right. But then, yeah, we engage with horror. I mean, if you're a really horror fan, you need to watch Censor.
You do, yeah.
Because it's for us. It's for horror fans. It's us. It's like a lot of how we engage with horror, how everyone engages with horror. And it's fun. It's not too serious. It's got a great. Oh, we didn't even talk about Saint Maud,
Oh
actually.
my gosh, yeah, best
Because
best
there's
foot
actually,
destruction.
yeah, and I mean two movies that does that. I'm not going to say what it is, but the same thing. Like, oh, I can't say it because then I'll spoil it.
Best
But
walking
yeah,
on
Censor and
uncomfortable
Saint
shoes.
Maud.
What do you think?
Say what?
Saint Maud, best walking on uncomfortable shoes. Remember what she puts in her
Oh,
shoes?
yes, yes, yeah. And now I want to do something with
And we didn't
best
even
use
mention a
of the
bunch.
word, best use of the word Godgasm. I forgot about that one. Yeah, how did I forget about? It's been a long year.
Yep. And
Yeah.
we also watched a ton. We also watched Halloween Kills. I don't want to talk about that. Deep House,
Mark does not want to talk about Halloween Kills.
The
It
Forever
wasn't.
Purge we
It
watched.
gets the best Jim Cummings cameo award from
Yes.
me.
Oh, Jim Cummins lands a gut shot on Michael Myers
Oh, I
award.
love it.
And then
I
Till
love it.
Death was a very effective thriller that we watched. Don't
Yeah.
Breathe 2, eh. Forever Purge, eh. Um, Great White, blah. Like, we watched a lot more than what we've mentioned here, but Till Death gets a mention too, because it's so economical and I love it. It's such a good little
Yeah.
thriller.
No,
So,
it was. Very engaging too. Very engaging.
man, I'm thinking of all the ones I watched now. We got to the ones we love though. We did.
That's true.
And oh yeah, we
That's
didn't
true.
talk about Army of the Dead either, the zombie movie.
Yeah.
It had me in the beginning. Best you had me,
It
and then
had me
you
at the beginning, in the first 10 minutes or so.
yeah, and then it just went away.
Yeah, no, honestly, no, it's not. It's not for me. I'll say that.
What's better,
Um,
Halloween Kills or Army of the Dead?
I'll probably watch Halloween Kills again before I watch Army of the Dead again. So yeah, Halloween Kills.
Nice. I'll go Army of the Dead.
Yeah, I know, because you've got hang-ups, and we'll deal with it in the new
I
year.
got
We'll deal with
issues.
it
I
in the
got
new year.
issues.
We will readdress Halloween Kills in the new year.
I like
Give
that.
it
Well,
some
hey,
time.
do you want to tell people where to find you before we get out of here?
Yeah, well, I'm still, yeah, doing my thing over on Cracked, and just like, yeah, check out my stuff on Twitter. Always the best place to just like, yeah, gather ye friends, and yeah, with the announcements of projects and random amazingness happens over at Twitter. So Nandi on Twitter. There we go.
All right, well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for putting all the work. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, it wasn't too stressful, but thank you for
Nah,
joining
it's
me
so
on
much
this.
fun.
That's good.
Thanks, Mark.
So from me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Zanani Boetas, this is Movie Sons of Flicks. We'll see you next week.